Okay, it is Monday, June 15th. This, I believe, is session 14 with Toaster. Might have a little donkey situation here in a minute. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. He's currently eating my stuff. I remembered my mic. I did not remember a hair thing. Ember, place. No, Toast here. Sit. Ember, place. Tater's dad. Toast, place. If you guys don't follow Tater's Flyway, you should go follow Tater and her dad. Tater's dad, he's literally about to eat my four-wheeler. Rascal, go on. Tater's dad gave me some okay boomer tips, meaning I'm old and I don't know anything about technology. So we have our little mic fluffy thing on today. I believe I turned on noise canceling. I used the magnet. June, here. I used the magnet instead of the clip, so hopefully I don't lose it. I feel a little bit, sit. I feel a little bit more confident in that. And we're set. So it is a beautiful day. We got a little bit of rain yesterday, and it's a little bit cooler today. So since it's cooler, and yesterday or the day before, last time I trained, we were in the other pasture and we did some cover marks, which ended up not being very hard for Toast, but hard for Ember. Today we're doing distance marks. So I wanted her to hunt last time. I'm correcting her every time she stands up. I really don't like that and wish she would quit. Sit. So today I've set out some big long marks. When I set this up, it was overcast. It is no longer overcast. Horses are running. I'm just going to make sure they're not going to come run over us. We are in the pasture with 5 horses and 2 donkeys. Okay. Blitz, you went swimming. So when I set up these marks, it was overcast and they were very easy to see. It is not the case now. Sit. I did put out some decoys, more so as a way to give the dogs a visual. So we'll just kind of have to see how this goes. Again, that's a terrible thing to say when dog training, but here we are. Horses are feeling ornery with the cooler weather. June, sit, stay. Her top knot is so good right now. It has gotten so long and thick. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do the middle long one first. If I don't feel like she's looking out there, I'm gonna go ahead and quack just because it is pretty far and a little bit hard to see in the sun. Still don't have a duck call. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, not plugged in. Super, or not turned on. Or I guess it's not turned on. Okay, pause for a second. Okay, round 2. This time when I left, it did say audio source unavailable. So I checked and it was reconnected. June, here, June, sit, stay. So we'll see if it is connected. Sit. Hopefully this works. Sit. My electronic looked like it was on and plugged in. Not sure what happened, so we're just gonna wing it. Again. Toast. She did not see that. Positive. She making an assumption. She popped. Darn it. All right. Let's try this again. Ember here. Toast free. Ember, place. No, toast. Go. Good. Ember, place. Sit. Okay, so Toast did not see that middle mark. Toast, place. Sit. And I walked out there, helped her find it. Then I went ahead and ran Ember, and I'm glad I did because I needed to change a couple things with my setup. I've got to really start running her as test dog. Ember did great. She did really, really well. I should have recorded it, but I thought it would be boring, and it probably was because she did so well. So let's try this again. Goodness gracious. Aspadacious. Okay. So starting with that middle one, I'm going to give her a quack. And I changed it to a big white bumper. I can't remember if I said that or not. Watch your way out. This feels like a cruel joke at this point. I'm pretty sure that that electronic is dying, and not like battery, but like not working anymore. This is why I want to retire from hunt test, because I'll be honest, this shit is frustrating. It's incredibly frustrating. Shit just never seems to work. Well, the electronic was turned on and plugged in and quacked when I got out there. So I think the electronic is just failing. June, sit down. I'm just gonna have to get a new one. And if you don't do this and you don't know, each of those wingers is hooked up to electronic. Each winger is a couple $100. Each electronic is a couple $100. So there's easily, in just those wingers and like electronics, like, I don't know, $1,500 worth of equipment that doesn't always work. So frustrating. Okay. Lord Jesus, please just let me do this so I can be done. All right, you ready? Watch your way out. Heel. Sit. Watch. Toast. Okay, that's what I thought. There's something weird about it being like too far away, which is absurd. I'm like, I don't know, 100 yards. Just gonna have to buy a new one. She marks that pretty well though, given the weird circumstance of it almost being like a walk up. Atta girl! Woohoo! Good girl, Toaster! Good job, kiddo! Good girl. That was weird. That was weird, but she did it. That was weird, but she did it. Good girl. All right, we'll do this left one. Toast. She drifted a little bit with the terrain down the hill, but that's where the wind is, so that was easy. Good girl. All right, now this far right one. It's also pretty difficult to see. There's a good chance she does not see this against the tree line, but when I ran it with Ember, there was a lot of hang time. Good girl. So hopefully she'll see it. Good job. That was a good one. All right, sit. Watch. Here. Toast. it landed right behind those decoys. I'm not 100% sure if she saw it or not. But she's running right towards them. Keep pushing. She's going to be downwind of it a little bit, which is great. Woohoo! Good girl. All right, we lived. That was rough, I'll be honest. When stuff doesn't work, it just gets me so frustrated when I just want to, roll through things. Again, this is not my job, so I got to go do a bunch of work after this. So the fact that it's taken me an hour to run 2 dogs, not including setup time, is absurd. Oh, good girl. Ready? Good. Okay, well, since I'm set up, I'm going to move up and run Judy because she wants to run so bad today. Ready? Does Judy want to go get some doggies? All right, I guess I'm going to stop there. I've had enough filming, that's for sure.